Assalamualaikum everyone. We are from Group 1 and today we are going to present our case study which is titled The Implementation of Operation Management in Supply Case Study in Azhar Food Manufacturing Sdn Bhd. Okay, we had choose Azhar Food Manufacturing Sdn Bhd as our case study because it is a growing local food manufacturer that actively practice the operation management in supply chain. Okay, before we start, I would like to introduce our team members. Okay, my name is Hamiza binti Hussein, and then my team members Muhammad Shakir Alif bin Samsudin, and then we had Nur Ain Jamil, and then Nur Idayu Antong Ibrahim, and then Sivananti anak perempuan Tamila Rasan. And this is actually our part of coursework in operation management. Let's start with the Azhar Food Company background. Azhar Food was established in 1991 in Batu Pahat, Johor. The area well known for its the abundant tapioca cultivation. And then the company began as a modest home-based business founded by Encik Azhar bin Rasnan, who craft the traditional local snacks using the recipe passed down through the generation. Azhar Food Supplier was established as a sole proprietorship under the name of Azhar bin Rasnan, and then the business started with an initial capital of RM500 only, without any bank loans or assistance from any external parties. As demand for their product increased, the company took a major step forward in 1995 by constructing their first factory in Rengit. This move allowed Azhar Food to boost their production capacity and better serve of growing on their customer base. And then the Azhar Food have the mission to maximize the profit through the product sales while also providing the service and support to small industries and local entrepreneurs. And they have also the vision to establish Azhar Manufacturing Sdn Bhd as well-known company among all levels of society and to expand its market both domestically and also internationally. Now let's move to the organizational structure, which is we would like to explain the structure of Azhar Food Manufacturing Sdn Bhd, which helps to illustrate on how the responsibility are divided within the company. And then we look to the top the level operation director, which is the operation director Encik Azhar bin Rasnan, who is the key of decision maker and oversees the overall the direction of the company. And then we have the second level manager, which is reporting directly to the manager, which is Puan Mariam binti Bun, who supervise the men of the departments and ensure daily operation are running smoothly. And then as we can see, we have the middle management, which is have department head. Under the manager, we have the several department head responsible for different operational areas, which is including the production and agriculture, marketing executive, transportation department trailer, and also the account executive. And each of the department is supported by specific personnel, which is production and agriculture has 15 production operators and 4 packing operators. And then for the marketing, we have the 1 general clerk and 20 salesperson. And then for the transportation, they have the 3 drivers, and then 3 drivers under the trailer department. And then for the account department, they have the account executive and also account clerk. So the overall, this structure shows a clear delegation of responsibility from the top management down to the operational staff, which is it enables Azhar food manufacturing to maintain the efficient communication, ensure the specialization in each of the department, and to promote a smooth operational flow, which is especially in managing the supply and logistics. Okay, let's move to the Azhar food product, which is in this slide. We would like to highlight the main product offered by Azhar Food Manufacturing Sdn Bhd. Okay, the first one is peanuts, nuts and pickles, which is jeruk. Azhar Food produce and packaging a range of roasted and fried peanuts, assorted nuts and traditional pickles, which is asam jeruk. This is popular as everyday snacks across Malaysia. And then another one is IKS or SME, collaboration and value-added products. Azhar Food also act as distribution hubs for over 100 local SMEs in Johor. This initiative support small entrepreneurs by giving them access to Azhar Food distribution network, including the local retail and outlets and markets. And then another ones Azhar Food is known for its the crispy, flavorful chips made from the local agriculture produce such as the banana, sweet potato, and cassava. These are handicraft and market under their in-house branded, as seen in the packaging below, including the products like keripik pisang, tortilla chips, and keripik ubi. And then Azhar Food also assorted traditional snacks and kueh for festive biscuits. They also produce a variety of traditional Malaysian snacks and kueh, especially those enjoyed during the Hari Raya and other celebrations. This includes the nostalgic and festive biscuits that are popular among the families and also communities. And then the most important part is all products from Azhar Food are certified halal by JAKI Malaysia, ensuring they are made the standards of cleanliness, preparation, and also religious compliance. Okay, overall, Azhar Food product range combine the traditional Malaysian taste with modern packaging and business collaboration, making them a strong player in the local food manufacturing sector. Thank you.
So thank you, Miza, to explanation about the company background. So this time I will explain about business, marketing, and operational strategy. So we go to the business operation and logistic. In the terms of this issue is we go to the transportation and logistic. So at the first point is orders come by phone or online. So Azhar Food receive order from customer through phone calls and online platform. And the second point is own lorries and van. So the company has its own lorry and van, so they can deliver the product at a lower cost and the faster move direct to the customer. So the third point is a smart distribution. So they use a smart delivery system. Sometimes they send a product directly to the customer, and sometimes customer pick them up from the shop. So the last point at this section is delivery cost based on distance. So delivery cost is calculated based on the distance from the company to the customer. Okay, we go to the product availability and variety. So Azhar Food also make sure that there is always enough stock in storage. So they provide many product option for customers, such as original chips, curry flavor, and spicy tortilla. Okay, so now we go to the marketing platform that the company use. So the company use to focus about the customer focus and internal strategy. So we go to the customer focus, which is the customer treat or a service. So the company is make sure that no refund and only product exchange, which is the Azhar Food take care of their customer by giving a good service. So they do not give some refund, but a customer can exchange product with the same level. So the company also offer the loyalty discount and keep the price stable. So they always focus on the quality, so customer can continue to trust them and can buy again to the company. So we go to the internal coordination. So the inside company, they have a good coordination with the customer. So they give a discount for a bulk order. So they have a return and buy pack policies for uncertified customer. So they also provide a plan the product quantity based on customer demand and have a good communication with the customer and between the all team members. Okay, now we go to the operational strategy. So about the future plan of the company Azhar Food. So the Azhar Food plans to build a website for online orders and to reach some more customer. So they also want to introduce loyalty card or reward program for repeat buyers. So we go to the industry force. Looking at the industry, so Azhar Food has strong control over suppliers because they own a 60-hectare farm to ensure quality raw materials. So for buyers, there are many options in the market. So price is very important. New players try to enter the market, but the company Azhar Food has a strong brand and even export to country like Singapore, Hong Kong and Bangkok. So their main competitors is Norley Food. Yes, Norley Food. So which the Norley Food which also use advantage technology. So they are also cheaper substitute product. But in this company is Azhar Food company, they win because of its quality and attractive packaging. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, next, I will present on the case study analysis based on the survey question given to Azhar Food Manufacturing Sdn Bhd. For their supply chain risk, we will analyze based on their manufacturing department risk, demand side risk, logistics side risk, information side risk, and also their environmental risk. Supply chain risk for Azhar Food Manufacturing based on our survey and interview finding. Okay, first of all, supply chain risk refer to the potential loss when there is a disruption in supply from supplier. For Azhar Food, the overall risk is considered low to moderate because the company has strong mitigation strategy. First, in terms of quality control, Azhar Food is very strict about their quality control. They will reject poor quality raw material and inspect or supply when they arrive. For example, during the flood season, when the quality of product is dropped, they only use the high grade one for original grade and will divert the rest to flavored product to maintain the quality. Second, Azhar Food also have diverse supplier base. They do not rely only on one supplier. They will maintain at least 3 suppliers for each raw material. For bananas, they also have plant their own banana at the land in Air Hitam Johor to reduce their dependence on external sources. In terms of supplier flexibility and cooperative, they adjust delivery schedule and quantity during festive season like Hari Raya, and they also provide alternative raw material during bad weather condition. Unannounced shortage are rare. Natural disaster like flood can affect their quality of material supply, but the company mitigate this effect by adjusting their production type. Suppliers usually follow their agreement and rarely make last-minute changes, and the small challenges is a price fluctuation of raw materials. The delay in delivery also are minimal because suppliers communicate early, allowing the company to plan ahead. In terms of the intellectual property risk is low, and because Azhar food depend on brand loyalty and unique flavor, so then they do not see that as a serious threat for them. Lastly, the company disagree that the obtaining raw material is complex risk because although they have challenges during season and also natural disaster, they handle them very well to good mitigation planning. The manufacturing department risk for Azhar food manufacturing. First, based on our finding, the company has very stable production since 2005. Azhar Food has invested in modern machine and strategy which allow them to manage product smoothly without major disruption. This process is well organized. For example, banana are processed first, followed by sweet potato using the same machines. And all incoming raw material are tracked carefully to maintain steady quality. The company does face complex production process because using one machine for multiple products. This require careful scheduling and planning to avoid problem. On top of that, there are risks such as natural disaster, raw material cost increase, which can affect the production. Despite this, their main focus is always to maintain the quality and meet customer demand. Next, the survey also show the stable supply capacity. The company disagree with the issue that daily supply risk or insufficient capacity. This is because they have multiple raw material sources, enough manpower, stock, and as well planning to ensure daily operation runs smoothly. In terms of the factory layout, there are also no problem because the layout is well organized to support the smooth workflow, efficient movement of raw material, and also consider work safety. Finally, product returns are very rare due to the high quality of their product. However, since moving into an online platform such as TikTok and Shopee with COD payment, now they face new challenge with the return by customer behavior and courier delivery issue, not because of their poor product quality. Overall, Azhar food manufacturing risk is considered moderate because of good planning, modern equipment, stable supply, and quality focus with only minor new risks related to the online sales. Next, demand side risk. Demand side risk refer to the uncertainty in predict how much customer will buy and when they will buy. From the survey and interview, Azhar Food shows strong forecast accuracy. They are able to plan production effectively and do not face major issue in predict demand. For example, before festive season like Hari Raya, they place large raw material order about 2 months in advance. This early preparation ensure that the stock is always available to meet customer demand without running out. In terms of their distribution and delivery, company also rarely experience delay because they use their own transportation system. By handling delivery themselves, they maintain better quality control and ensure product reach the customer on time and will strengthen customer trust. However, there is still some of uncertainty in customer preferences. While demand is generally stable, sudden changes in customer taste can happen, and this shows that new product launch can be unpredictable. In summary, Azhar food demand risk is low thanks to the accurate forecasting, strong planning, and controlled distribution. However, there are some unexpected change in customer preferences, so they need to keep monitor the market trend to stay flexible to adjust to customer quick. Next, let's move on to the logistic risk. For transportation, Azhar Food own 4 trucks, which allow them to plan their delivery efficiently. This also reduces their reliance on external transportation service. For export, Azhar delivery to Singapore directly using their own lorry and export permit. This avoid unnecessary delays and give them a full control. To Berlin and Taiwan, they export in smaller quantities working with a middleman. In terms of packaging and labeling, the company use automated machine that ensure accurate selling and labeling. This reduce mistake and keep the quality high until the product reach to the customer. Overall, Azhar Food has very low logistic risk and their system is reliable and well organized. But the company still review its operation regularly to maintain high standard and address new challenges. Next, information related risk. Azhar Food has strong ICT infrastructure, which available communication tools such as email, WhatsApp, and supplier portal. There are no major communication breakdown internally with supplier and help them respond quickly when needed. The company also has good information system to protect their data from cyber risk, and they are using the right communication platform, reduce error and ensure the work is well coordinated. In addition, they adopt a proactive ICT strategy, meaning there are also no delay in information flow and continuously improve their system to maintain visibility and responsiveness is their supply chain. In conclusion, the information risk is low, but company plan to continue the ICT audit and invest in digital tool. Lastly, let's talk about environmental risk. Environmental risk refer to the uncontrollable external event that can disrupt the supply chain, such as government regulation, natural disaster, pandemic, and also economic fluctuation. At Azhar Food, this risk categorized as moderate risk. This change in import and export rule, custom delay, and safety requirement can slow down delivery and increase costs, and so they need to continuously monitor compliance and regulation in this aspect. The company also categorized the impact of climate shock and natural disaster such as flood that can disrupt their raw material supply, transportation, and infrastructure. In addition, the high risks like pandemic are key concern. The COVID-19 pandemic show how manpower shortage and transportation restriction can affect production. Overall, these risks are rate moderated and they may not occur often, but when they do, the impact can be significant. As the mitigation plan for this risk, uh, they can establish a centralized risk assessment team and can diversify supplier and use multiple sourcing method. Other than that, Azhar Food can use forecasting tool and compliance monitoring. In conclusion, environmental risks are beyond their control, but by being prepared and resilient, the company can recover faster and maintain stable operation even when the disruption occur.
Hi, today I'm going to present about supply chain resilience capabilities. Azhar Food shows a strong resilience in managing supply disruption. They are very flexible and well prepared, but they still need some improvement in risk awareness, visibility, structure, and technology. They have three plus suppliers for each materials, and then they have a build strong relationship with their suppliers, and then they have very well information sharing management between their departments and partners to plan their deliveries, orders, and then staggered deliveries to manage the space. And then they have a very good trust with the supply chain partners, which enables faster and smoother crisis response. For risk awareness, they are very well aware of the risks like floods and pests, but they links of structured response plan for disasters. And then for the visibility, they have a very good track internal process, but they need better visibility between their suppliers and logistics. And then their staffs are well trained to quickly and make decision and make a flexible decision. Hi, today I'm going to present about supply chain resilience capabilities. Azhar Food shows strong resilience in managing supply disruption. They are flexible and well prepared. From the 10 capabilities or 10 criteria, they somewhat agree for the risk awareness, visibility, structure, and technology, which they need to improve. They have 3+ suppliers for each raw materials, which helps them to change the supplier when needed. Then they maintain a very good relationship with their suppliers, which reduce the disruption risk. And they also have a share all the informations very well within their departments and their partners. And then to avoid staggered deliveries or staggered orders. And then for the trust, they have a very good trust with their partners, which is their suppliers, which enables to faster and smoother crisis response. For the risk awareness, they are aware of the risk like floods and pests, but they are a lack of structured response plan for disasters. And then they have a good track internal process, but they need better visibility with their suppliers and logistic partners. And then for risk culture, their staff are very well trained to adapt during disruption and then to make a good decision. And then for backup plans, they have a very good backup plan. They will plan earlier for the peak seasons, either like placing orders in bulk and then to avoid the staggered ordering and then to avoid the delays. And then for the structure, they have their own banana plantation and then they also uses multiple suppliers, but they still feel they need some improvement in that area. And then for the technology, they are currently using a basic tracking system and then order system and then limited use of advanced digital tools. Next is about supply chain performance. Overall, Azhar Food performs very well across all these supply chain areas. They somewhat agree for the delivery quality. Otherwise, they agree for all other keys. For the reliability, they consistently meet delivery targets. They because it is supported by their mass production, both from their in-store and online channels. And then they are delivering all their orders promptly after the order received through their trucks, lorries. And then for the online deliveries, they use GNV and then they also allow in-store pickup. And then for the delivery quality, customer satisfaction is most achieved because of shift from manual to semi-auto production, which have improved quality and then improved the production. And then they also made it a good packaging, which allows to reduce the customer complaint and then increase the customer satisfaction level. And then information efficiency, they are having very efficient information management because they quickly updates all the information with their drivers, their suppliers, their team members through WhatsApp because they can get a real-time data and then to avoid all the issues quickly, promptly. And then lastly is about responsive for the urgent orders. They can accept urgent orders and then handle it very quickly because they have few in-stores at 3 local areas and then online channels too. That's all from my side. So in conclusion, Azhar Food is strong in wood resilience and then supply chain performance with minor gaps in technology and planning. Thank you.
Thank you, Siva. So next, I will proceed with the recommendation for the company. So based on our comprehensive evaluation of Azhar Food Manufacturing Sdn Bhd supply chain and operation, there are a few things that we would like to recommend to the company in order to enhance their efficiency, resilience, and also long-term sustainability. So the first one is to adopt an enterprise resource planning platform or any other integrated digital system. So as we know, currently the company doesn't have any integrated digital system that help to coordinate between departments. So the implementation of the system, it will help the coordination between departments such as sales, logistics, inventory, and also manufacturing, and allowing the real-time supply chain visibility and management. So in this way, the business can minimize their waste, expedite their ordering processing, and also better management control on their inventory level, especially when they receive strong demands from their buyers. Next recommendation is to improve their supply chain resilience. Azhar Food should diversify their suppliers networks and also prepare for flexible production plans. So this way the business can reduce their reliance on only a single sources and enhance its ability to respond to interruptions such as floods, supplier delays by keeping several sources for each of their essential raw material. Additionally, in order to monitor external threats such as governments, economic fluctuation, and also climate changes, the company should take preventive actions such as creating a specialized supply chain risk task force. These strategies will demonstrate the key concept of resilience such as redundancy, adaptability, and also risk anticipation, which are crucial in the current unstable business. Next, in order to improve their demand forecasting or demand predicting skills, they can utilize the artificial intelligence or AI and also big data analytics. So with the continuous changes in consumer behavior, especially through online platform, data-driven insight can help the company in forecasting the purchasing trend, or also help the company to adjust their production plan to respond to the changes. For example, by employing the AI models, they can examine the previous festive season sales that will help them to improve their estimation of their production and raw material procurement to avoid any overproduction or missed sales. So this data-driven strategy will assist in determining customer preferences and also adjust the product offering accordingly. So by increasing the product availability and diversity, by implementing such technology, it will enhance the customer happiness in addition to improving the operational planning of the business. Last but not least, we would like to propose to the company to embrace sustainability by incorporating eco-friendly procedure in their business operation or practice the lean management in their company. So this include using recyclable or biodegradable packaging and optimizing delivery routes to reduce fuel consumption and educating nearby farmers about sustainable farming methods. So such way, it will not only help the business to comply with the international sustainability standard as their consumer grow more environmentally sensitive, but it will also help them to improve in their long-term profitability and also public perception. So these measures are in line with the green supply chain techniques, which promote responsibility and also efficient operation to balance economic and environmental goals. Next, we will go to the final section of this presentation, which is the conclusion. So as we can see, Azhar Food Manufacturing Sdn Bhd has demonstrated an excellent operational management, particularly in the area of procurement, production planning, and also delivery. The company capacity to satisfy its seasonal demands, manage their supplier relationship, and also maintain the product quality has reflect its well-established operational plan. However, the company need to take a more proactive approach considering the business environment has become more complicated due to the shifting of regulation, shifting in consumer habits, and also climate changes. So by embracing the digital technology like ERP, digital forecasting, it will enhance the supply chain resilience and the implementation of sustainable practice. The company long-term competitiveness will be strengthened. So in conclusion, the company has a strong base and dedicated consumer base. So if the company consider to continue on growing and becoming more global, it should make investment in the sustainability, innovation, and also risk management. So by taking these factors into consideration, Azhar Food will maintain its position as a market leader for halal food internationally and as a leader in the Malaysia traditional snacks sector. So I think that's all from our group. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Thank you.